Hello, this is Todd Luck, and look what I found on eBay. So this is a Jusko Edgar Rice Burroughs card binder. And so I recently did a video on a promotional card set from the 90s showing the big Tarzan, the epic adventures push of that time, and showing all the different things that were put out of Tarzan and the 90s. And one of them was a card showing off all the different card sets put out of Jusko's work. However, what it didn't show was this binder, and I don't know if it was just left out or if maybe they just hadn't come up with a binder yet. But I don't see this very often on eBay. I think maybe this is the second time I've ever seen this, and it was the only one I saw. I bid on it. I somehow got this for only $30, which is an incredible deal when I show you everything that was included in this. I don't know why it wasn't bid up more, but I am not complaining. I very rarely run across people who sell stuff for less than what it's worth on eBay, and it's actually in good condition. But this came to me flawlessly. I didn't have to clean it. I didn't have to air it out. I am very, very grateful, and I'm going to show you what's in here. Now, I've certainly collected trading cards over the years, but I usually keep them in these stacks. I don't put them in binders. I just have them, in these stacks, and I just keep them like that. I've never actually bought a traditional card binder for any of my sets. So the only card binders I've ever gotten are for the Defiant Comics cards from the 90s. And these are card albums with the pages built into the binder. It only has as many pages as there are cards in the set without any possibility of adding more. This Jusko binder is actually a 3-ring binder, and so you can actually add more pages in this one. And so let's take a look at it. So this is the cover, and I really don't have to say much about this because you can just see how gorgeous this is. So this is one of the cards in the card set, and if I turn it around, you can see the back of it. And so this is another card, and this is Love Opar. And of course we have a little bit of text down here about the card set, but it's just beautiful all the way around. Just such a lovely binder. And so when you open it up, you get this card on the inside called a binder card, which is exclusive to the binder. It's a little hard to see in the sleeve, so here it is outside of the sleeve. Definitely one of the ones where you can see the John Buscema influence in Jusko's Tarzan. And so yes, the seller did throw in all of the cards in the Jusko card sets, and so what you're seeing is set 1, and this focuses on Tarzan. And so on the front you have Jusko art, and on the back you have classic Tarzan art. And while this binder is not common, this was the only one I saw on eBay, and I certainly don't see another one on there right now. These cards are very, very common and very, very affordable, and I highly, highly recommend cutting them down. This is just really, really beautiful stuff. Some of this stuff you can actually get as paintings on iCanvas like this one, so you can get this one like blown up and hanging on your wall if you want to. That's iCanvas.com, but it's just beautiful stuff. And there's some other books too, like this is from the Moon Men, and this is from Beyond a Furthest Star. Just really, really wonderful stuff. And here is where the first card set ends that focuses on Tarzan. Here is where the next one ends, and this is going to have some Tarzan stuff, but it's going to mostly focus on other Burroughs' work. And so now we're in that second card set, and again, Jusko art on the front, classic artwork on the back. Just really beautiful stuff. He just really, really shows his range. Jusko is just like really knocked this out of the ballpark. I mean, when I did that video on the promotional card set, it talked about how this was like considered by many to be one of the best collections ever, and Jusko was the top trading card artist in the world and all this stuff. And that's high, high hype, but I do not disagree one bit. This is amazing. And so we reach the end of both card sets right here. This is the final card because this is a checklist. And so I've got some left over here, right, some empty pockets. So I filled these with Joe Jusko cards that I had signed at a convention when I was a teenager. I love this card of the baby Thark. That's just wonderful. And then of course we got Tarzan, Beast of Tarzan right there. And I didn't even know what a Wiru was or what Land at Time Forgot was, but I just love that image. Now I do, and I appreciate it even more. And so these are promotional cards that come with the new novels that Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated came out with. And this one came with the Carson of Venus novel. This one came with the new Tarzan novel, and this one came out with the new John Carter novel that just came out this year. I have actually gotten all 3 novels sent to me by Edgar Rice Burroughs Incorporated, and I'm currently reading them, and we'll have a review coming very soon of the first one. And so as I turn here, this is the chase cards for this set, and this is Thuvia and a couple Bants, and this is from the Morris novels, of course. And the seller here threw in 3 of these cards. These cards go for $10 a pop. This is a really amazing deal. I can't believe I got it for the price. I am missing one of them. This is a card from the next page you're seeing. And then I don't have anything to put here yet, but this is a random card that was sent to me with the novels. And then here is the promotional card set I did the video of. And so there were 10 cards in there, so I had to put one on another page. And then because this is a binder that I can open, I just added this page of those promotional cards from the 90s, and this just talks about all the different stuff that came out of Tarzan back then. And I did a whole video reading the cards and talking about them. And then this is the cards that came with the Jane Porter comic Kickstarter, and there's going to be another one. There's going to be a graphic novel coming out, and they'll probably have more cards that I can add to that page. But it's just really neat that I can add pages in here as I get more Burroughs cards. Obviously not too many because these are very small rings, but just a few pages here and there will suit me just fine. And so that, ladies and gentlemen, is your Joe Jusko card binder. All right, that's all my thoughts on this wonderful card set. Definitely recommend picking it up if you ever get the opportunity. Like and subscribe for more videos, and until next time, see ya.